Hey, what's up everybody? True Boxing here, and thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today we're looking at we're doing the what's next on Daniel Dubois, the WBA regular heavyweight champion of the world, as he's coming off of a third round knockout victory over Kevin Lerena as he retained his regular belt for the first time on December 3rd. It was a really good performance. Well, it wasn't a great performance. He got put down 3 times in the first round, but he was able to, stay in it enough to survive through the first round, and then he found his legs in the second round, started to impose his will, and then in the third round he finished off Lerena. So now the big question is, what's next for Daniel Dubois following that victory? Well, the WBA has pretty much already ordered Dubois to face the super champion Alexander Usyk. Usyk is staring 3 mandatories in the face right now. He really is. The IBF has been ordered with Filip Hrgovic to fight for the title. The WBA has been ordered with Dubois now, and Joe Joyce is the interim champion in the WBO. Now that has not been ordered, but for the most part, he's supposed to be fighting one of those guys. But Usyk is most likely going to have to fight. Is most likely going to be fighting Tyson Fury for the undisputed title, and I think all the governing bodies will grant exceptions for that. So Dubois, what does he do in the meantime if the WBA grants an exception for Usyk to fight for undisputed against Tyson Fury? So let's run through the top 10 real quick and see what could be possible. Now, obviously, Tyson Fury's next. Tyson Fury's at the top of the division. He's going to be fighting Usyk almost for sure, and he didn't even mention Dubois' name if the Usyk fight were to not happen. So I don't see Fury and Dubois being a thing. Not to rule it out. Dubois is from the United Kingdom, but as of right now, even though I would love the matchup, I don't think it makes sense for Fury, so I don't think Fury's gonna go after that fight right there. So I don't see it. You got, as we said, the Usyk fight, not likely to happen next, even though the WBA has pretty much ordered it. Not likely to happen just because Usyk and what's his name are because Usyk and Fury are likely going to fight for undisputed, but we'll see. We'll see if maybe that's an opponent Usyk would want to fight if the Fury fight falls through. Anthony Joshua. Not seeing it next. Joshua looks like he's keen on fighting Dillian White next in a rematch. And then I think Joshua will start taking those necessary steps towards getting a world title fight back, in a big one. So I'm not seeing Joshua being interested when Dubois works with Top Rank. I'm not seeing Joshua and Eddie Hearn right now being interested in that fight. You got Deontay Wilder. Looks like Wilder's going to be fighting Andy Ruiz next. I don't think he's interested in Dubois. You look at guys like Andy Ruiz. Ruiz looks like him and Joshua are going to lock horns for the interim WBC belt next, with the winner to be in line for the winner of Fury and Usyk. Then you got Joe Joyce, the WBO interim champion, which would be a rematch for Dubois. I'm not seeing that one. I think Joyce, I would love to see it, but I think Joyce and Dubois, if these two guys continue to win and become world champions, both of them, I think that's a rematch that's brewing for down the road, because the first fight was good, and remember, Dubois was winning that fight on 2 of the 3 cards. So definitely something they want to revisit. I just don't think they revisit it next, but hey, you never know. Then you got Joseph Parker, former world title challenger. I wouldn't be surprised if Parker and Dubois could make a fight here. Parker's coming off the loss to Joe Joyce, but Parker's a guy that likes to stay relevant. He likes to stay active, and I could definitely see Parker taking on Dubois next if Dubois wanted to take that risk. That's the question. Does he? Does he want to try to top what Joe Joyce did and take a risk and fight a guy like Parker? I don't know. Dillian Whyte, former interim champion. Not likely. White's with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, and we know Dubois is with Top Rank. And I think Dillian Whyte's loading up for a showdown with Anthony Joshua. So I'm not seeing this one, even though it is an all-British matchup. You never know. But I don't think the two sides are going to get together for a fight. I don't see it, but I wouldn't completely rule it out either. Luis Ortiz, you know, him being with the PBC and Dubois being with Top Rank, even though I'd like to see the fight, I think it'd be a good test for Dubois. I don't think this fight gets made. You know, I just don't see them getting together. So that's pretty much it. That's everybody in my current top 10. And you know, we're gonna see what happens moving forward for Daniel Dubois, the WBA regular champ. I think he's gonna face a decent opponent. I think they'll put him in there against somebody solid, but I'm just not sure, you know, it's gonna be one of the cream of the crop big names. But hey, who knows? Usyk could get stripped for not fighting Dubois, and you know, Dubois can be upgraded to full champion, or he could end up fighting Usyk. You just don't know right now with the current heavyweight picture what is going to happen exactly, but I wouldn't completely rule it out that you know, anything at this point. But I think Dubois, for the most part, is probably just going to stay busy. I don't know if he gets a big fight against a top 10 guy next, but I think he'll probably get a decent heavyweight next as he waits around for an eventual title shot later in the year. So that's it. That's what I got. That's what's next on Daniel Dubois, the current WBA regular champion. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.